Send that text to Pelosi and force her hand and start the clock.
Well, they're being
on that
very
vote.
nice to her because they really, she's a mess. Look, let's face it, she doesn't understand it. And they sort of feel she's disintegrating before the rush. She does not understand it. They want to have her understand it before it's finished. It's signed, as you know. Mexico's approved the deal. Canada's approved the deal. And they're waiting to get a signal for her. If you look at McCabe, if you look at probably people higher than that, the farmers should start talking to the Democrats in the House. The Senate's ready to approve it, the Republican Senate, but the Democrat House is not. Pelosi does not understand the bill. She doesn't understand it. Even though unions are in favor of it, farmers, everybody just about is in favor of it. It's a replacement for, as I said, the worst trade deal ever made. So she's got to get up to snuff, learn the bill. And by the way, I think she wants to approve it. I think.
And it's time for them to wake up and to stop waging this political war. And these
I think it's a do-nothing Congress. The Democrats have done nothing in the House. They've done absolutely nothing. They don't get it. I mean, other than investigate. They want to, let's investigate. After the Mueller report came out, no collusion, no obstruction, no nothing. Let's start it all over again. They weren't too happy, so they want to just keep it going. And what that does is it takes up tremendous time and energy. And they've done absolutely, I mean, it's just been it's been very bad. So if they
able to do that if we're spending all of our time fighting, so.
couldn't have been more calm. Then she said I walked into the room right next door yesterday and walked in and started screaming and yelling. Just the opposite. Just the opposite. Because I know that they will always say that, even if it didn't happen, because this happened once before. I walked out, I was so calm. You all saw me minutes later. I was at a news conference. I was extremely calm. I was probably even more so in that room. So the reason I asked them to say, because this happened to me once before with the same group, Crying Chuck, their track. Let them get rid of the nonsense first. And when that's done, we'll go very quickly. We can go very quickly. Infrastructure is very easy. For me, that's very easy. But you can't go down two tracks at the same time. It doesn't work that way. Their whole focus, let me explain. Their whole focus is on 2020 and trying to demean the Republican Party and demean the President of the United States as much as possible so that either we get his poll numbers down to a point where he can't win, except strange things happening. My numbers are going up. Someday you'll explain that to me, Kelly. Iran has been a very dangerous player, very bad player. They're a nation. So I think it's a bad thing for our country. But I thought it was over with 4 or 5 weeks ago when you had no collusion. And now all of a sudden, we continue to go down this path. I don't think people are going to stand for it.
The release of the
I don't know how China can do this because I'll be honest, we're getting hundreds of billions of dollars. But we'll be watching him. We'll be watching him closely. What bothers me more than anything else is that here's a man who has not given up his proclamation of terror. And we have to let him out. Am I happy about it? Not even a little bit. The lawyers have gone through it with a fine-tooth comb. If there was a way to break that, I would have broken it in 2 seconds. I knew about it very well.